Greetings, everyone. This is Danny from hartravel.com, your Norwegian experts. And you guys smell that? It's the new ship smell. It is the brand new, beautiful, incredibly gorgeous Norwegian Prima. So we're going to dig into this deeply today. I'm going to kind of share some images. We're going to talk about the different rooms, the suites, go through the deck plans, look at all of the changes. But this ship is stunning. What I love so much about it is this is that first ship that they've created completely under the guidance of Mr. Del Rio, who is the CEO of Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings. He comes from the background of Oceana and Regent, which is why this luxury product is insane and incredible. But in addition to that, you know, they've listened to what people want. And not every cruise line does that, believe it or not. They've doubled down on the things that were spectacular on the Encore and the Bliss and the Joy and the Escape and the Breakaway and the Getaway and the Epic. And they've let go some of the things that maybe either didn't have the best feedback, or they take up certain spaces that they wish they could reallocate. But there's several brand new things for Norwegian on here completely. So let's dig into this right now. Let's do a deep dive here. So close that out. We've got quite a few people on here already. As always, do us the huge favor of, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, like the video, and give us a comment. And of course, the reason we do this is we are a travel agency. We love to work with our customers. We love to make their travel dreams come true. And you can do that now on the AMA Prima. It's live to book. I think we've booked almost one of every category so far today. Let's dig in. Let's check it out. So, of course, we're going to start right now with the Ocean Boulevard concept. So what you see here, or what I see here anyways, is essentially the waterfront on steroids. They more than doubled the size of the waterfront. One of the issues that I had with the Encore and the Bliss and the Joy, I'm not going to lie, is they had incredible things on the top deck. They had those racetracks and the laser tag and all of that. But they didn't quite have enough space, I think, for pools and for other things. The pool deck wasn't quite as big as I would like. Now, what they've done is they've added a pool deck down below. You can see it's cantilevered off the side of the ship there. And on both sides of the ship, you have these incredible infinity edge pools. So this is a concept called Infinity Beach. So you can see here, these are actually pools, not just a hot tub. In fact, I don't know that I've ever seen that before. Here, you've got the side facing. This is kind of where the extension of the waterfront already was on the other ships. Now we're looking aft from this angle here. You can see they've got the loungers, the shower, of course, as you would expect. And then let's talk a little bit more about this Ocean Boulevard. So once again, this is the waterfront plus. So you've got this great outdoor lounge in the back. You also are going to have the Ocean Walk. This is a first of the kind. That's kind of a first of the kind for Norwegian. They've had see-through glass before, but this is going to take it to the extreme next level where you're looking down at the water. The whole concept of the waterfront and now Ocean Boulevard is to connect the inside and the outside. And to be perfectly honest, during the pandemic right now, you know, more outdoor space is great. And I think that they doubled down on it even before, but now you can see some of the things that are so great about that. The concourse, all of these are part of that Ocean Walk, and we're going to get more and more information as we go.
The concourse, it actually has like 7 of those sculptures by some famous.
Awesome. So Taylor was letting me know that the concourse has 7 of beautiful different independent and modern sculptures there. So once again, it's basically taking this concept that worked really well, outdoor dining, connecting to the ocean, and once again, taking it to the extreme. Now, this is a concept that I am pumped about. I won't lie, they're not the first ones. This looks very much like Virgin Voyages. I'll just put it out there. It's this food hall concept. So we've seen over the last couple of years that grab and go food, or maybe if you want to consider the concept fast casual, has really done well on cruise ships. We've seen it from other cruise lines. They have gone all in. So let's look at this a little bit. Now, this beautiful space is the back of the ship. So you're utilizing the full aft. On the previous ships, this space was essentially reserved just for suites and those aft facing balconies and things along those lines. There, and so they've really taken this and made this incredible indoor-outdoor concept. So let's look at this. So you've got the Indulge Outdoor Lounge. We'll come back to that in just a second. Starbucks. How cool is that? You've got an ocean view, indoor seating, outdoor seating. Of course, their relationship with Starbucks started with the Norwegian Bliss. It's now on the Joy. It's on the Encore. They'll continue to expand that. And, people who start their day with Starbucks at home really, really like that concept. But in this food hall, now they haven't gotten rid of, the favorites, right? Onda by Scarpetta, the Los Lobos, La Bistro, those kind of things that people love. But they've combined almost a food hall, food truck concept on the back of the ship. This one looks really cool. Noodles. I know Taylor's going to be excited about this because, well, he loves noodles. And you've got Thai to Italian to Chinese. That's an interesting concept. I don't know that I've ever seen on a cruise ship before where they're combining. I've seen noodle bars. In fact, Norwegian has that on the Joy, I think, or the Bliss. But this is kind of a mixed concept. It's got Italian, Chinese, Thai. But what you'll notice right away is it's pretty small. So it's meant to be a food hall style, a few seats. A lot of people are going to take it and they're going to walk outside and dine looking at the aft of the ship. Now, this looks awesome as well. A food truck at sea, if you will. This is Tapas Truck. So once again, this is going to be kind of a grab and go, fast casual concept here that I love. You see right next to it, you have the Latin Quarter, referencing France, of course. And so, I think it's referencing France. There's a Latin Quarter in Paris that I've spent a lot of time in life, but of course it could be referring to South or Central America. This is talking about tapas here. So maybe it's a Spanish concept as well. Cocos. This is something that has existed. This is the sweet treat, the chocolate temptations on the Bliss, I think it is. It's where I live, of course. But on a funny side note, my grandpa used to live next door to Coco Chanel in the Ritz right after World War II. Just a fun family side note there. But this is all about indulgence. This is about ice cream and chocolate and pralines and all that fun stuff there. But what I like is that they've combined it with a coffee shop concept. So we're pretty sure, like on the other ships, if you get the Premium Plus beverage package, you're not going to get Starbucks included. But at a place like this, you should get that included with the Premium Plus concept as well.
It's the main food groups.
Right. All the main food groups. So you've got ice cream, you've got syrup, you've got chocolate, you've got sprinkles, candy canes, and then Taylor's favorite, of course, cafe. All right. So a new concept. Once again, never seen this. Well, I mean, we've seen Brazilian steakhouses. We've seen other things like that on here. But this looks to be like a rotisserie concept. So I don't see them here. It must be done in the back of house. But I'm imagining that they're going to be rotisserie chickens and steaks and all kinds of fun stuff. So this looks like a great place to do. Once again, fast, casual concept. Dine in, take and go as well. Seaside rotisserie. This is that one we were talking about earlier. This is the back of the ship. You can see up here, this is a continuation of the Ocean Boulevard. So you continue to walk on around. You've got these great hammocks. I am definitely going to sit on one of those and possibly flip out. I've done that once or twice before.
And break another laugh.
Yeah, I broke our speaker, our lav, essentially our microphone on the last one. But anyway, my bad. But this is a bar restaurant concept. So you can see that the food hall is just inside here. And then you've got Starbucks. You can grab it, take it outside, eat out on the deck, sit on the daybed, enjoy the ocean, take advantage of all of those. They're pitching it as a private cabana. We don't know much information about that yet, but maybe you can get. Maybe this is my ultimate dream come true: a private cabana in a food hall. I mean, come on, eat all day long. Just keep it coming. Bring it on. All right, I'm digging that. The garden. So this is a It's a garden kitchen, so we're assuming this is kind of a farm to table, ultimate fresh experience, maybe even a raw bar type concept here. But you've got the pre-made accommodations. So once again, sounds like grab and go. And if you need your leafy greens, this is seems like the place for that. But can't wait to see the menu. Now, Q Steakhouse, which I love. They're well, I love a lot of things on there, but their desserts to me were ultimate. Love my peach cobbler. That was, I'm sorry, I just had a daydream about that. But Q previously was encompassed as part of a show venue. So this is a totally different thing that they're doing here, but barbecue works well for them. It's something that a lot of people love. But here it is, Taylor. This is the one I was waiting for. And they've done it. I've been begging. I've been pleading. Indian food. They do an incredible job at Indian food. And previously, the only place to get this was in the buffet. They'd have some Indian dishes, but they have done an impeccable job with Indian food. And I was talking to one of the Indian chefs on board when we were on the Encore inaugural, and he said, dude, I'm from India. Half of my staff is from India. We make really good Indian food. Of course, we're going to bring it out there. There it is, guys. Those of you who love Indian food, you have Tamara, which, I don't know, you got Mar in there, like ocean. I don't know. But anyway, just load me up on the Indian food, and you know that I'm going to be pretty darn happy. So this is the food hall, guys. We haven't even dug into the rest of the ship. There's so many cool things today that we have here to share with you. So now we talked a little bit about the Indulge Food Hall. We talked about the Ocean Boulevard experiences. Let's talk about the game changer on this ship. We have a lot of customers that adore the Haven. The Haven was truly, I know I just said that, but it was a game changer. There's nothing like this. Other cruise lines we're starting to see replicate it, kind of like the Retreat almost. I'm Royal Caribbean's new Wonder of the Seas. So the Wonder of the Seas essentially has a suite neighborhood. But guys, they perfected it and they've taken it to the next level. They've moved the Haven from the front of the ship to the back of the ship. So the entire Haven experience is going to encompass the back of the ship. This is the brand new Haven Sun Deck. Got more of the Haven Sun Deck up above. Right below is going to be the Haven Bar. Really excited for that. But how cool is another Infinity Edge pool? So this is the third one that I've seen so far. Infinity Edge pool looking off the back of the ship. And right below it, you get this sneak of quite a few of those incredible Haven suites now have a hot tub on the aft facing deck. This has been asked for. Frankly, this has been begged for. It's going to happen. So you've got the outdoor lounge. They're going to have an indoor and outdoor Haven lounge, Taylor. I'm so excited for that. That's something that we're so incredibly excited for. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take it back just a quick step here, and I'm going to swap out. Let's go here. I'm going to go in, and we're going to look at the ship. So I am going to go through all the different room categories. The decor, to me, is more similar to Oceania or Regent, a brand new ultra luxury ship than you're going to find on just about any of the other mass market lines. I don't think that Royal really compares. I don't think that Carnival really doesn't compare in the suite game. Please, Carnival, give a Haven at some point there.
Before we go over that, anybody who wants to book a Haven room, now's the time.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. So this morning I started booking Haven rooms, or well, they're suites, they're not rooms. And several of them, the H2s were gone. I can't wait to share this with you, but the H2s now hold 8, and they're 3 bedrooms. 3 bedrooms on there. So let's, what do you think, Taylor? Dig into the rooms and suites first, or should we go deck by deck?
Rooms and suites.
Okay, let's talk about the rooms and suites here. So the first thing that you're going to notice right here is that you've got the Haven. You do have a suite class on here that is not in the Haven. So you get a lot of great benefits, not Haven privileges. That's important to know. Club balcony suite, they've doubled down on this. This is the old mini suite. One of the big advantages is you get access to dining and all of that, reservations about 7 days before elsewhere. And then, of course, balcony in Ocean View inside. We weren't sure if they were going to do the studio concept again. They did. So let's start at the very, very top of the Haven. And that, of course, is the H2. For the first time ever, the H2 is facing the back of the ship. This is a deck below the sun deck there. You saw those hot tubs. I already pointed it out. We've got a few images today. Boy, does that look absolutely gorgeous there. This is the layout. So you're talking 2,100 square feet total, which is massive. 828 square feet of deck space. You've got the hot tub, you've got the loungers, you've got the dining. Remember, your butler can arrange for in-room dining, either from specialty or the Haven restaurant as well. And then look, you wrap all the way around the side. So maybe you don't want to just look at the aft of the ship. You've got that side-facing view as well. bedroom number 1, bathroom number 1, bedroom number 2, bathroom number 2. These look like walk-in closets. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm guessing that's what it is. The living room, which I already showed you, with a huge, huge, huge dining room table right there. And then you have the massive master bathroom, or bedroom and bathroom. So the bed is facing out. So you're looking directly out the windows at the ocean. And once again, huge master bathroom with the soaking tub. Pretty darn excited about that. Once again, it's only on deck 14. It looks like there's only 2 of these. And once again, previously, you had up to 6 passengers. In fact, if you look at the Breakaway and the Getaway, I just sold an H2 yesterday, and those don't even have a second bedroom. They had a connecting bedroom. So they went from 1 bedroom, evolution to Breakaway plus 2 bedrooms. Now with the Prima class, now I don't think I mentioned this earlier, they have ordered 6 of these ships. And of course, just like they've done with the Breakaway and the Breakaway Plus, they're going to continue to improve them as you go. But once again, H2 stateroom, back of the ship, 1 on either side.
Well, keep in mind, the other H2s, the extra bedroom does not have an ocean view.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. So previously, they did not have an ocean view. Let's see. Let me look here. And it looks like from here that you've got the windows looking out to the ocean. Yeah, great catch, Taylor. Once again, some of this we're seeing for the first time, and some of it we've had a little bit of access to. Now, let's head down to a category that was eliminated on the Breakaway, the Joy, the Bliss, and the Encore. It's on the Escape. It's also on the Breakaway and the Getaway, but it's in a totally different place. So now we have the aft-facing Haven Deluxe owner suite with large balcony. This one comes in between 16 and 1,800 square feet, balcony size of about 600 to 700 square feet. Look at that gorgeous image right there. So you've got this living room area. You've got a separate dining room area. And this might be the only image that they've shared with us. So no floor plan for this yet. Hopefully we can dig in and get a floor plan for you. But it's aft facing. You have 2 luxury baths. They also have 2 bedrooms with king size beds. So that's very different. It almost kind of replaces the old H2, right? Right, Taylor? I think that's what we're looking at. So 2 bedrooms, 2 luxury bathrooms. I can't wait to film this ship. This is going to be off the hook when it does. You have an outdoor hot tub once again, butler and concierge services throughout. So aft facing. Now this is on deck 13 and 15. From what I can tell, and we'll dig into it on the deck plans, it looks like the Haven occupies basically somewhere like decks 12 up to 15, I think. So we're going to dig into that as we go through it. Let's look at the next category. There's quite a few more of these. These are in the middle, the direct middle. So they're smaller, but the direct middle of the aft, it kind of sits below the pool, the infinity pool. 900 square feet room, 500 square feet balcony here. So it says stylish master bedroom, a double bed, luxury bath with a jetted shower. One of the features of this that I need to get clarification on, but it doesn't look like it includes a bathtub. I had a client that was asking about that earlier, but this looks incredibly comfortable. Once again, gorgeous views out the back of the ship. There's your room, ultra modern decor.
Looks like it has a hot tub.
It does look like it does have a hot tub for sure. H2, 3, and 4 all have hot tubs on the back. Loving that. And then there's your beautiful hot tub right there. And if you look at the makeup of it, it does look like it does not have a bathtub. Some of my clients, that's a big thing. Some of them, not such a big deal. But once again, facing the aft. So you're facing out to the ocean, hot tub here. Beautiful living room that we just showed you, separate dining area. And this looks to be the master bath.
It's a lot of deck space.
That's 500 square feet. Yeah. But there's a lot of, that's the equivalent of, 5 rooms on some cruise ships there, there. So beautiful deck space. Now you've got we're going to move down to the H5. Now, previously, the H5 was a 2-bedroom. It is not the case here. This is the Haven owner suite with master bedroom and large balcony, 500 to 600 square feet inside, 100 to 130 square feet outside. So it's still a great option here. You've got a beautiful image. We don't have a floor plan yet, which is kind of a bummer. But this is that one that I meant to say, I talked about earlier, but this is in the middle. So this is in the middle of the aft facing out. These ones you're going to find on deck 12 here. I believe so. Sorry. Forgive me. Let me get to the deck plan in a minute. I'm confusing myself here.
I'm thinking that looks like the size of a courtyard, a standard courtyard.
It's a little bit bigger. It's courtyard's about 250 to 300 square feet. So we're looking at double the size of the courtyard. which is interesting. But we'll talk a little bit more. I'll come back to this when we look at the deck plans, because that's going to answer a lot of our questions there. This is the most classic of all Norwegian cruise rooms. We sell this more than anything else, hands down. This is the 2-bedroom family villa. This looks gorgeous. So the bedroom concept, once again, it looks like you've got the bedroom with the master bedroom, walk-in closet, which you didn't have on the H2s before. There's the beautiful modern bedroom. And this is what I wanted to look at. So it looks like a bit of a different layout. This looks like they're giving you a full second bedroom, Taylor. I have not, they've never done that before on the 2-bedroom, 2-bath. So it looks like you've got a living room space here, which is a little bit maybe smaller than they had previously. But before
they got rid of the dining room.
Well, the dining room looks like it's moved outside, or actually there's a really tiny dining room right here. But what's revolutionary about this for them is that this particular thing, great, best news I've heard all day. My passport just arrived. My wife brought it in, had some passport issues, and we're flying out to St. Lucia on Saturday. Kind of need a passport for that. But we get this question all the time. Is an H6 2-bedroom great for 2 couples? I think the answer now is yes. Or different family configurations here where you've got the 2 people can be on the double bed here. These probably separate out so you can have 2 twin beds. What they've done is they've opened up a dozen more configurations of how this could be a perfect suite for a lot of people. And it's big, 600 square feet, 138 square foot balcony.
And it looks like there's no wall in between that second bed. So both beds actually can look out to the ocean.
Yeah. We haven't seen those images yet, but it looks like this. No, this is the interior wall right here. This is the exterior. So there is a wall, and then you've got a living room here looking out there. Okay. So aft facing penthouse, large balcony. This is a classic category that so many people love. And, one of the discussions I have to have with people every single time is just keep in mind, your butler's bringing everything from the Haven. So it might take a little bit longer. You're further away from the Haven. And guess what? You're not now. You're in right there at the Haven. Looks like these are on deck 11. You've got more aft-facing penthouses with master bedroom with large balcony. So it looks like maybe the room is a little bit smaller. Oh, wow. This is a large balcony here. Sorry. Wow. I didn't even notice that. 500 square foot balcony. Anyway, so we'll dig.
See, but that only accommodates 2. So that's like the couple that wants more space.
So it's kind of, it's that courtyard, right? So you've got the gorgeous, you've got 2 here. They don't even have a sofa bed for the 3rd and 4th. So this is going to be a double for a couple or 2 people traveling together. And then you got your master bath and the wraparound, which is that signature of the balcony.
Actually, you know what? I don't think I've seen a room that really does prioritize outdoor space.
No. I mean, Norwegian's never done that. In fact, one of the complaints on the courtyards and the 2 bedrooms was that they had the smallest balconies of all the Haven suites before. So this is the aft facing penthouse here. Little bit of a different configuration, but similar to the aft facing penthouses. You walk in, you've got the living room, which is great. It looks like they've got the second bathroom. I need to check and see if that's a full bath. What do they have here? Do they have that listed here? So we've got the luxury penthouse, master bedroom with king size bed, double sofa bed to accommodate 2 more. We'll have to look into that and see the bathroom situation. And then right down below, you have the lead-in, the Haven penthouse with balcony. This is on deck 12, 13, 14, 15. These are on the sides of the ship, 300 square feet. So this is about the size of a courtyard penthouse with what looks like a bigger outdoor balcony. And then right here, you can see it. Beautiful image there. You can see the reflection in the mirror of the living room space, bedroom, walk right in. So the bathroom is going to be interior facing, very much like a courtyard penthouse. Looks incredibly comfortable to me. And you can see there that. So, I mean, we just got through the Haven. Those look absolutely spectacular. I can't wait to get in and film and look at more of this. Let's check out the suites. So what you see is a big decor difference. It looks like the suites are more in line with the rest of the rooms on board. This bright, white, modern, it's kind of a signature of Mr. Del Rio and everything that you love about Norwegian Cruise Lines now. We have an aft-facing suite with large balcony, 450 square feet with almost 200 square feet of outdoor space. Wow, that's beautiful. That is gorgeous, modern interior. We're inside the bedroom. This looks like a bath shower combo, I believe. And there you go. So this is on the back corner, it looks like. You've got that beautiful outdoor space, the table. I love to dine outdoors, and Haven does a great job with that. You can order right from the Haven
room service.
But room service from the Haven, you can order from the Haven restaurant if it's open. So you're getting that upscale restaurant experience here. Let's move on down to the family suite. This is one that I'm really excited about. That only held 2. This is 4. So family suite with master bedroom and balcony is going to have 400 square feet, 45 square foot balcony. So this kind of brings us, wow, that's gorgeous. Let me see if I can get to the layout. So this kind of brings us back, once again, no access to the Haven, but you're going to have elevated service for you here. But what I love about this is, I constantly joke about my favorite feature on a family stateroom is a door. I love my daughter. I love my niece and nephew. I love traveling with them. But when they have their own space out here, and I have my own space, and my wife and I have our space, it's such an improvement on the entire family experience. So really, really excited for that. Forward-facing suite. So now it doesn't look like there's any Havens on the forward-facing suite, but guys, this doesn't exist on the Encore. It doesn't exist on any of those ships. The front of the ship is flat. They added rooms to the front of the ship. You have a step-out balcony now. Now on Oceania, which is one of our favorite brands, that once again part of the family here, they have the incredible Vista suites that look out the front. They're one of the most popular in the entire cruise industry. People who love the ocean love to be on the front of the ship as well too.
And those who know that there's forward-facing people and there's aft-facing.
Absolutely, yep, exactly. And the other thing too is usually the forward-facing is a cost savings as well too. So this to me is the best of both worlds here. So you look at this, look at the huge balcony that you have right here. You've got the bedroom, and once again, a separate living room space. So this is almost the same configuration of the forward-facing penthouse on the other ships, but, and a big but here, forward-facing balcony. The balcony before on the other one was the smallest balcony I've ever seen. It just was a tiny balcony there. So once again, they redesigned the ship. They listened to people. Now you can go out on the front of your ship. Previously, I think it was just some of those deluxe Haven suites on like the Escape and before, and then of course the owner's suite had it too. Yeah. But that was it. Now they've taken advantage of all of that incredible real estate.
Those are on multiple decks too. Yeah, it's all the way up.
Yeah, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Now you've got the family suite with large balcony here. So you've got the room here, looking through it. There you go. So it's one room. There you've got the beautiful balcony as well. Once again, these are side facing on deck 9, or sorry, forward. These are forward facing on deck 9, 10, and 12. So family suite with large balcony there. Once again, I'll get you through those beautiful images. And aft facing suite. So more of this. So there's a lot of suite options here. I think they said there's 107 rooms in the Haven, and then you have these suites.
This is going to be pretty much the same view. It's just because it's lower and it's right above the boardwalk, or the Ocean Boulevard.
Right. So this is deck 9, right above Ocean Boulevard. Thank you, Taylor. I appreciate that. You've got that living space with a bit of separation there, and then once again this beautiful new decor here. So looks. Yeah, I like that separation of space. They knew that they've heard it over and over and over again. That's what people want. And guys, just keep in mind, I'm going to get to the comments. I'll answer your questions here towards the end. I do want to get through this and answer as many as I can. Forward-facing mini suites. They're club balconies. I'm going to call them mini suites. You see that they're M2s. So this is basically the balcony, but more space. These hold 2 to 4 passengers depending on the room. Deck 9, 10, 11, and 12. So these are kind of towards the middle, whereas you have more, the other ones are a little more wraparound there. Looking at the floor plan, you see that beautiful modern decor. See here. And then there's the layout. So it looks very much, once again, it's a mini suite. It's a bigger room than a balcony. You get earlier access to reservations, which is a huge deal for Norwegian, for those of you guys who don't know. The club balcony suite for families, that accommodates 4. That used to be called the family mini suite. M4, deck 9, 10, and 11. There's usually quite a few of these. Looks beautiful. Once again, very clean lines, modern decor. You can see that. So that's a very traditional. There's your balcony outside. Club balcony suite here. This is the MA category, which used to be the entry there. Once again, very much the same concept here. Bigger than the balcony for those who want space. This is just another name for it. That's a pricing. And then right here, you have that forward-facing club balcony suite, which I think I don't know. I don't know the difference between M2.
What deck is it?
9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Huh. So this is going to be forward-facing. You get that great forward-facing balcony here that looks to be a little bit smaller. So these are the ones in the very middle. Doesn't wrap around. All right, here. Now let's go up to the room that is most prevalent on the entire ship. We have the balcony. So I love that they've brought back the spa suites or spa rooms. So balcony with access to the thermal suite. 230 square feet with a 45 square foot balcony. It's the same category code as the previous one. You're going to get access to the thermal suite. That's a great benefit. If that's something you love, perfect for you to get.
Stone loungers.
Oh, I'm going to live on the stone loungers, the salt bath, all that kind of stuff here. So you can see that it's very similar to a balcony before that just looks to be much more updated and beautiful. I like the way they have the showers here. Look, maybe angled, maybe a little bit bigger. These look bigger than the ones that they had previously that were kind of in the corner. Yeah. So we'll have to see what that looks like, but that's always been something people ask for.
A curtain.
No, oh, thank goodness, no shower curtain. Aft facing balcony. So same concept. Beautiful, beautiful decor, but looking out the aft of the ship. I always love that they have those. Family balcony, it's the same category basically as the balcony, the regular balcony, but it can hold 4. And that usually is the adjoining category. So usually it's the one where you can find two that connect together. The standard balcony, once again, this is the one that there's the most of on the entire ship. It's the same images that we've been showing you. Looks like much more modern decor on the balcony here. I love that. There we go. And then sail away is just a pricing code.
So the one thing I haven't seen is the configuration where the bed is away from the window. It looks like all of them are next to the window.
Yeah, I don't know that. I don't know yet if they're going to have all the bed. You know, Taylor was asking about, you know, sometimes people want the bed closer to the window or away. We'll have to ask that question. I have not seen that yet. And family ocean view. Once again, this is 4 people. This looks great. It looks pretty big. Looks like a pretty darn good size here. These are on deck 5. Previously, they were on deck 5 because that's where the kids club is. But let's see here.
Those are big.
There we go. That's good size. So you're talking 235 to 370. Now, keep in mind, guys, a lot of people ask me, how do I find the 370 square foot one? Is that remote for the air conditioner over there, Taylor? Basically, sorry, it's getting a little warm here in the office. Got to turn on the air.
Sorry.
Over 90 here in Southern California. But basically with this one, the 370 usually references a handicap accessible suite. I did learn today, for those of you who are interested, there's one handicap accessible Haven suite, and that is going to be a HB category, an HB Hotel Bravo category. You have this OA, which is the large ocean view with large round window. Really love that. My daughter loved to sit up here when we had that category when she was little. I didn't have to worry about her and a balcony, so really appreciate that. And then going down a little bit further, you've got the ocean view with round window. So you go from 235 square feet, stepping down to 186 square feet. So obviously there's a pretty good size difference. It looks like those are all on 5 as well. Now one thing that I noticed here, Taylor, is that previously the OA used to have forward facing as well.
Yes.
And they're gone because those are all balconies now. So that makes sense. Now let's look at the insides. Ranging from, 160 square feet is what they really are. So these are probably going to have the drop-down balconies here. They look to be all the same. That's so beautiful. Absolutely beautiful here. Large flat panel TV right there. I like how they angled it. So what it looks like is that you've got a small sitting nook, not huge at 160 square feet, but it's a great option. And then they've gone back to that incredible studio concept that we love so much. They're on decks 12 and 13. So it looks like maybe it's not 3 decks. It looks like we've got 2 decks of them now. 94 square feet, but perfect. Absolutely perfect. This is that beautiful studio lounge. You get it no additional cost. And there's the layout. But if it's one person, you don't need much more space than that. It does look like the bathroom's bigger, though. It looks like they maybe took a little bit of space out of the room itself and added it to a larger bathroom. So we'll have to dig into that.
Because the shower and the bathroom aren't separated. They're together now.
Right. Absolutely. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go deck by deck on the deck plans and dig through it, tell you what I see is the same, what's different. Before we do, guys, we have a ton of people on here today. Thank you so much for joining me on this launch of the beautiful Norwegian Prima, also known as Leonardo 1, one of 6 incredible ships to come. Love everything I see so far. Of course, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, and like it. And then when you're ready to book the Prima, book it today with us right now. Some of these suites are going to be gone before you can blink. So let's dig back in here. And now let's look at the deck plans. So we're going to start down below and I'm going to work our way up. What do you think about that? Yeah. So deck 5 is all rooms. So there we go. We've got some interiors. We've got those bigger. You guys saw that there was 2 categories of ocean views. Doesn't look like the kids clubs down here. So you've got the larger ocean views and the smaller ocean views. And that's all that deck 5 is about. You can see inside an ocean view. Let's go up to deck 6. Bummer. I will point out one thing. So once again, Norwegian's not giving us all the details right away. I get it. Slow roll, good for promotion. This is something we've never seen before that I wanted to point out to you. Haven private elevators that go all the way up and down. So on a big ship, elevators, they can be part of an issue. I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes you end up waiting. What I believe here is this is where they're going to board Haven, and then you go right up into the private Haven. So Haven guests will have a key card only access that gets them around the ship. That's pretty darn cool. All right, let's go to deck 7. Boo-hoo. Once again, more to come. Let's go to deck 8. And there we go. So this we know now, right? You've got the Indulge food hall down here, the Indulge outdoor lounge, the Sun bar, which, I've been on, there's a lot of cruise ships that have aft facing bars that are perfect. So sunset bar concept, Indulge outdoor lounge. And here's the large food hall. Once again, the Haven elevators, Infinity Beach on either side. And you've got the first part of the waterfront that we're finding out. So beautiful image that we shared from our other video of Los Lobos and Onda by Scarpetta. Those are the only 2 restaurants that they've shared with us to date here. So you've got Los Lobos and Onda by Scarpetta. What I'm expecting is 2 more restaurants over here, probably Le Bistro, probably, the fish restaurant. Lots of different options there. You notice that they've labeled all the restaurants that are in the food hall. So Tamara, Tapas, all of those, Starbucks in the back. This is probably some kind of entertainment venue. Now, this is called La Terrazza. This is an extension of the waterfront that now, for the first time, goes all the way around the front. They did tell us that it went 360. Previously, you used to have to cut through Food Republic and then, go over to the other side, which on this side was District Lounge right there. So this is deck 8. Let's go up to deck 9 and see if they've got any teasers
Just
there.
for anybody that's worried about elevators, I just counted there's 14 standard elevators, which is actually a little bit more than would be normal for a ship this size.
Right. So they invested more money in elevators, which is great. So Taylor's saying he's counting 14 elevators plus the Haven. So that's pretty darn cool there. On deck 9 usually is primarily a passenger deck. What are these little bad boys here? The 9216. Let's see. Let's expand our colors out. And this is the SJ. So this is that family suite, kind of like what Royal did with their large balconies. And I don't know, maybe these are going to join together. I think that'd be really cool. Maybe you can join them and put the balconies together. But this is that SJ, which is a family suite with master bedroom and balcony. So now we can see why it had a funky shape and it wasn't at the very front. Going back, you can see the rounded space towards the back here. So these purple ones, those, of course, let's go down and I'll go back. Sorry, guys, for all the scrolling. That's at the top. Those purple ones are going to be the SI. So that's the aft facing suite with balcony. Now, one great thing that I love here that I see is connecting staterooms. Now, this is a question I had yesterday. I get it all the time. If somebody's booked in the Haven, somebody else is booked in the connecting stateroom, do you get the benefits? As of now, the answer to that is no, but we'll have to see if anything changes. So I'm going to go back up now. Whoopsie. I'm zooming too much. Got excited. Zoomed away. All right, there we go. Deck 10. Once again, you can see the configuration of those forward-facing suites. There's 3 or 4 different kinds. You've got the indoors here and continuing back. Once again, that same pop out where the ship pops out. And once again, the Haven. All right, let's go up to deck 11. And we'll continue to scroll for you. Same concept here. Nothing, no new news. Let's go up to 12, which that's where the studios start. So you can see the studio concept right here. Very cool. You've got the stairs for the studio as well. Forward facing once again. You got a few insides. I'm noticing a lot less inside cabins. I don't know if you're noticing that, Taylor.
And they're higher up too.
Yep, and higher up. So you've got those different suites. Now these are the 2-bedroom Haven suites. Let me go expand Haven. Oh. Okay, so you've got the Haven aft facing owner suite with master. This is on deck 10 and 12. These are those. Oh, maybe they're not the 2 bedrooms. These must be the H5s. Okay, never mind. Haven owner suite with master bedroom and large balcony right here. So there's a ton of them right there. I really like that. You got the Haven penthouse with balcony. Those are in the middle. So great job, Norwegian, with that. All right, let's go up to deck 13. Not every cruise line has a deck 13. Apparently, Norwegian does not believe in juju. So there we go. We're good. You've got the more of those studios, and I think the lounge as well. Let's keep going back. Let's see if these have. Okay, so now this is where we're going to find those 2 bedrooms, those H6s. There's several of them here. One of the things that I really like is that they've grouped them. It used to be 2 bedroom, and then on either side you've had the courtyard penthouses. But in this case, these are, what's those light gray ones? I think those ones are the Haven penthouse with balcony. No. What are those green ones? Maybe they're not Haven at all. Oh no, these are the HEs. Sorry, the Haven penthouse. I was right. I was wrong and right at the same time. That's crazy. Okay, perfect. So let's take deck 13. Let's go up the elevator 1 deck to 14. There we go. So now we're on 14. Rooms. All right, so deck 14 is a purely passenger accommodation desk.
What's that one that's directly in the center of the back?
The brown one there, that one. It's going to be the Aft Facing Penthouse with master bedroom and large balcony.
That's a cool room.
I like that. Yeah. If you go up a few decks, that's the pool is right above the Infinity Edge pool. So there we go. Deck 15 here. Passenger rooms, a lot less balconies than you normally, or a lot less insides, guys. Usually this is jam-packed with inside. They've said that they've increased the space ratio. That's one way they did it. Deck 16, let's keep going back. And now we found it. Paradise on Earth, the Haven, right? So this is your escape. This is what all those Haven guests have been looking for. Look at this, guys. Look how big the Haven restaurant is. I don't know. I think they're going to have, there's probably some outdoor seating here. I haven't seen that yet, but I don't know. There's your concierge desk. There's the Haven lounge and bar. These might be inside. I have to look at that. But these might be totally inside.
No, they're not.
They're indoor and outdoor? Okay.
The white part is indoor.
Gotcha. So you got the Haven restaurant and the lounge and bar. You've got the outdoor lounge. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I did that wrong. Here's your outdoor restaurant. So this is indoor space. These are all indoor space here. And then it changes, and you've got the outdoor restaurant and the outdoor lounge. So this is what we're pointing at. Indoor, outdoor lounge and bar, indoor, outdoor restaurant. Good on you. But look at this. Cold room and sauna. They brought it back from the getaway. I love that. So it looks like you're going to have a mini spa in there. And so you can go back and forth between the ice room and the sauna. Probably complimentary for Haven guests, don't you think?
Or outside in the ice room.
Or And then there's that gorgeous Infinity Edge pool. Now I'm excited to see the next deck. Let's do deck 17. There we go here up. Unfortunately, more to come. Second level of the Haven Sun deck. And now we know we've got the hot tubs up there. But look at all that space. Look at all that outdoor space that we don't even know what's up there yet. Probably going to be the pool deck. Probably going to be, maybe, I don't know, maybe they put a racetrack or a laser tag. Who knows? It's still not there yet. Deck 18, this is going to be in the front. I'm thinking Vibe Beach Club, maybe. Something along those lines. Deck 19. Wow, they're going all the way up. And it's public space. All right, now I'm intrigued. Maybe that's the Vibe Beach Club. So anyway, guys, we still don't have all the answers yet. When I click on what's on board, let's see what they want to give me. Right now, they're giving us Los Lobos, which looks stunning from the first images. This is a Mexican cantina. Once again, with the waterfront. Ooh, look at that. Indoor and outdoor space. Onda by Scarpetta, which blew my mind. With their newest ship, the Encore. Incredible elevated food. Maybe the best Italian meal I've ever had on a cruise ship. There we go. Look at that incredible design. Once again, Onda by Scarpetta. Now a huge indoor-outdoor seating as well. Look how much. I think it's a lot bigger than the Encore.
It's bigger.
Way bigger. Okay. Coco's. We just visited that already. Seaside rotisserie. Noodles. Every time I see that, I can't help but go Kung Fu Panda. Noodle. There we go. My daughter and I were watching that recently. Activities, they're giving us the Infinity Beach, the Ocean Walk. Oh, there's a little more on La Terrazza. So this is going to be the bar area, right? This is the front. Remember in our Encore video, if you haven't seen it yet, guys, we the Chocolate Cowboy, who's a very famous Norwegian bartender, who's just an awesome human, by the way. He was bartending for us. And then there's that concourse. It's kind of like an art walk, if you will. There we go. Beautiful there. Look at all those people looking casual and such. There you go. There's the fire pit at the Indulge Food Hall. That's awesome. There you go. Fire pit. I love, usually don't see fire on a cruise ship, but this looks like it's totally contained. There we go. Starbucks, we all know what that is. There's our outdoor lounge and dining. Anything else? Oh, the local. There we go. Local yokel. It's no longer Oceans. I giggle about that still. Anyway, I think they should have called it Del Rio's, don't you?
Yeah, I think they should have.
There we go. But anyway, so this is on Ocean Boulevard. It looks like, is there some indoor outdoor seating? I don't know how many images they're giving us. So local bar. This is where Tracy, who you guys may have talked to, met her husband Zach when we were on a cruise together. That looks gorgeous. I love those bird's nest seats. Those are always super cool.
Kate's favorite.
Ultra modern decor. The guard once again. So there we are.
Itineraries.
There we are. Now let's dig in to the itineraries. There we go. Sorry, I'm going to go back in. We're going to go to La Prima. That's a cool name. I'm gonna get my Italian accent out. One of my favorite paintings of all time is La Primavera, right? The rite of spring. Let's click them all. Let's go through all these itineraries, guys. And I wish we had more. We have until August of 2023, it looks like. All right, let's dig into these itineraries.
First off, subscribe.
First off, guys, if you have not done so already, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, like, and comment. And when you are ready to book, keep taking it off, man. Taylor's doing the same time. Reach out to us, and we would love to assist. So let me just give you a 40,000 40,000 foot overview, starting with cruises that are going to be Northern Europe. So let me go down and find those. Amsterdam, this is going to be August of 22 when they launch. He's going to launch from Europe. They're going to be doing, I love docking in Bruges. So you're going to get some great stops in Belgium, Norway. So you get to go up one of the most beautiful fjords, two of them, the most beautiful fjords in the entire world. And then you head over to Iceland. So it goes to 3 different stops in Iceland. And I just can't stop picturing Will Ferrell singing at Eurovision. But anyway, right now. Sorry. I love Iceland. It's incredible. We send so many people there. But there's going to be 3 of these itineraries. Sorry. Let's see. This one, there is one departure, August 17th. I lied. And then we go down here. These are the ones that you've got one of these as well. I'm sorry. I hate this part of their site. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so 10-night cruise. September, it's going to be Copenhagen to London. One of the things that I've noticed about this ship is on its kind of its debut season, as you will, they're doing something very similar to what they did on the Bliss. What I see is they're going to have home porting in Copenhagen. I think Iceland as well, too. I think they're also going to have London, it says here, New York, Galveston, Texas, Miami, and then getting to Orlando. And so this is that beautiful way that in each stop, they can bring people like myself on. They can bring travel advisors, media members, and really introduce this gorgeous ship.
Well, and customers all around the world.
Well, of course, and you can board from your favorite home city, but a lot of our customers will go anywhere to get on this ship. I'll take that. So after a relatively short Europe season, late August into September, she is going to head on a transatlantic. I love that they're adding Scotland in there, the Shetland Islands. I'm going to ride on. Well, no, I wouldn't do that to one of those ponies anyway. I'm too big. All right, there we go. So you do head over to Iceland, and then you head to New York City. This stuff's made in New York City. Anyway, once you get to New York, I'm going to scroll down because I know it's down below. And then I'll come back. Sorry, I should have had these a little better organized for you. They have these Bermuda sailings out of New York, which is awesome. Another transatlantic going the other way. But let's see if I can find this Galveston one. So
there it is.
Well, that's not the relocated one. So anyway, well, I'll head to Galveston. So it goes to New York. They're going to have some trade events. Then it goes to Bermuda from New York. And then they have this awesome 12-day cruise from New York to Galveston. That never happens, right? New York City to Galveston. When you get to Galveston, right, they're going to show off the ship again in Texas, which I hope means maybe Leonardo 2 home ported in Galveston. That would be pretty cool if you ask me. And then from Galveston, she goes to Miami. We get to see the brand new cruise terminal there in Miami. And then this is what it's all about, guys. She relocates to Orlando, to Port Canaveral. So this is going to be where they go. I love that they have some great itineraries that visit the ABC Islands. You go all the way down to Aruba. So this particular one is a 9-night cruise. They're mixing and matching. You've got their classic 7-night cruise out of Orlando that goes to Cozumel, Costa Maya, Georgetown, and Great Stirrup Cay. That's, of course, their private island. This is one of those New York sailings. Another transatlantic. How cool is that? It goes back from New York to Iceland. So this is going to be in May of 23, relocating back. And then you've got the 10-day May, July. So it's going Reykjavik to England. So a very unique itinerary. You don't see this very often. But what I noticed is when they had the Star doing it in 2021, it sold, and 22, it sold like hotcakes. In fact, I couldn't ever find the 3-bedroom villa or the Big Haven suites. You've got this great.
If you want to do transatlantic in style.
There you go.
New York to Reykjavik.
Transatlantic in style. So you can do a 10, 11-day New York to Reykjavik, and then you can go from there to London, like a 20-day. Great way to get to Europe, if you ask me. And then you have London to Reykjavik once again. So beautiful itinerary, more Amsterdam, Norway, those incredible fjords. So this has got 3 of the fjords on there. And then, of course, Iceland. And then, once again, more Iceland back to England. And then there you go here. Just a mix and match, kind of a hodgepodge. This is another great one. London to London round trip. So they go, this is one that they did a few times, where they go from London, they go Ireland, so great stop in Dublin, Belfast, and then they go explore Iceland in style, head up to Norway and back. So this ship at its core, it's going to be doing Caribbean from Orlando. It's going to be doing these London round trips. It's going to be doing Orlando round trip, a few from Miami. It's going to be all over the place because they're so proud to show it off. And then finally here, this is going to be one of those early sailings in September I was talking about, Amsterdam to the Baltic. I think this might be the only Baltic. Maybe there's one more. The classic Estonia, St. Petersburg, Helsinki, Stockholm, finishing in Copenhagen. Guys, if you've never done it, the sail in and out of Stockholm through the archipelago there is absolutely stunning. And then these classic itineraries that they'll run. This is that Miami one I was talking about, November and December. Frankly, I was shocked that they weren't home porting in Miami, but it kind of makes sense, right? They home ported the Encore, and she lost 2 seasons basically. There's that 5-night to Bermuda I was talking about. Another 5-night that's later on in March. Then you have more of the Orlando. So we've seen 5, 7, and 9 nights. And excuse me, but I'm going to go all the way back up to the top. The last couple just to look at here, those Orlando sailings. So basically, once again, a quick recap. You've got starting in Northern Europe and Amsterdam, couple cruises heading over to Copenhagen. From there, heading over back to the U.S. Then from there, you're going to get some of those great, from on the way, you're going to get great sailings to Iceland. Some basically sampler sailings from New York, relocate to Galveston, Texas, head back to Miami, home port in Orlando, and then head back over. So what I'm going to do now is I see a bunch of comments that are backed up here. Happy to answer your questions. Then again, some of these are going to be really old, so I apologize, but keep the questions coming, and I'd love to answer them now. All right, guys, we've got our great friend, Clint Williams. Hello, Ken. This is a fun thing to do at work. I agree. Our great friend, Caitlin Haney. Get the boat in the water. Yep, you know it. Can't wait. Let's go. Good afternoon from Jonathan here. There we go. Personally waiting on the Disney Wish, but this looks cool. Your money's going to go a lot farther on this than the Disney Wish, but you can't beat the Disney Wish as well, too. There we go. Pool on the side. Agreed, Amy. That is awesome. Talked about the itineraries absolutely positively. We agree. She's a beautiful ship and cruise line. We will do the Odyssey of the Seas the moment we can get on board. We're hoping this summer is that. All right. All right. Is Starbucks included in the cost of the cruise, or is everything separate? Starbucks is not. A lot of things are. You're going to have dining packages, but Starbucks has not been included. Looks amazing. Absolutely. All right. Everything is well. Ian booked the 26th from Miami. Now, keep in mind, guys, if, we had several customers that booked already and then emailed us, we took it over, and then we can apply our amenities on there for you. So if you're interested and you jumped and booked, reach out to us. We'd love to help you. If you haven't booked, we'd also love to have you reach out, and we'd love to assist you as well. A surprise live stream. There you go. Check it out. I agree. Indian food. We're so excited about that. Haven key card access. Absolutely, positively. It's going to be key card access only. We don't know. We have not seen the top of the ship. I don't think it's going to replace the buffet. I believe that they're still going to have a buffet option. I heard about the private elevator, but having the Haven be completely key card was my favorite part. No. So the elevator is key card area, Ken, and the Haven is key card area. So basically, in my mind, they doubled down on the Haven and improved it. Hello from Italy. Yes, of course, one of our favorite countries in the whole wide world. She's being built in Italy, and we can't wait to see her. How do people afford these rooms? They look great. There you go. We book a lot of them. There's a lot of people that save their money. There's a lot of people that this is what they want to spend their money on, and I couldn't love it more. Carnival Cruise, my family, for this June. Well, it's not happening this June for sure. So it probably got canceled. What cruise would you recommend? Reach out. We'd love to help you. I don't know much about you. There's a lot of things that we would need to know to pick the perfect cruise for you. Hey, Danny, I already booked my cruise for next year. Can you still help? Absolutely, positively. info@harrtravel.com. info@harrtravel, HARR travel.com. Send it over to us. We'll reach out right away and get you going. Would this ship be great for a party for 2 dudes and single dudes and 6 women? Absolutely. You could do the studio concept if you want. I love that they have that for solo travelers. Guys, Norwegian is an incredible experience. You know, there's a lot of adult concepts. We haven't seen the shows. You know, that's going to be a big debut, probably a Broadway show. We haven't seen all of the music venues. We've really only seen about 30% of the ship so far. Go. You do such a fantastic job. Makes me want to go way out of budget. Thank you so much. When you're ready. How does the price compare with the Celebrity Edge class? Some rooms are way less. Like I booked an H2 this morning for about a third of what an Iconic suite would be, or even half of what an Edge Villa could be. So it's in line. Very different experience. Unless they change things, Celebrity is more inclusive when it comes to the top level. So we'll have to see. Because they do include, you know, Norwegian includes the drink package, but you pay $20 a day in gratuities. You don't with Celebrity. They include the specialty dining, but you only get 2 of them. Some Celebrity rooms you get unlimited, some you don't. And then if you compare it, unlimited streaming internet versus, you know, a few minutes with Norwegian, you know, so it lines up. Are there more Haven rooms on this ship than Breakaway Plus? Yes, there's 107, and they also expanded the Haven considerably as well. Also, with the new suite classes, Haven now more expensive. I have not found that yet, but the more we price it, the more we know. I love the looks of the bathroom as well. Outside of the Haven, what types of room come with spa access? So it's just the thermal. So just those balcony spa suites. Feel like anybody who watches Danny will not likely settle for staterooms. I love it. Then I'm doing my job for sure, of course. There you go. No, everybody does what works for them, guys. I've cruised over 100 times in inside, outsides, and balconies. I've also cruised quite a bit in suites. Everybody's at a different place in life. When I was 20, I couldn't even dream of affording that. We did a lot of inside cabins. As we've, you know, my wife's been a teacher for 15 years. I run my business. You know, we've moved up into suites. You do that when you're ready. Go. There you go. Just saying, personally watching these videos, I'd go out of budget. I love it. There we go. If you're a yearly traveler, I can understanding. Absolutely. No masks anymore for vaccinated crew and passengers. I don't think that's 100% the case yet. I hope it is, but we don't know that yet. There we go. Still working on that, Lydia. Hopefully the case. It looks like it. We're still working on that. I want to see it firm in writing for every sailing that I look at before I do. There we go. I can't wait to see what's all the new. Absolutely. She's going to be based in New York for a minute. Absolutely. Those are going to go really, really quick, guys. Really, really, really quick from New York. There we go. Cool hashtag, I guess. There we go. Orlando, never mind. No, but you do get several cruises from New York. Where can we see the deck plans? They're on the Norwegian website. That's where I was pulling them from. Contemplating that transatlantic from New York to Iceland. You should. It looks insane. Can you please recommend a cruise line for someone who wants to expose themselves to danger? I don't know what that means. There we go. Sounds terrible, like a terrible idea. So there we go. Adios. See you never. Just do a Disney cruise. There we go. All right, Sandy, really wish you to provide some sample prices for each cabins just to give us an idea. Honestly, go to their website. It's really, really easy to pull. We're already over an hour, and I haven't had a chance to do that, but I'll do my best. And, of course, when you reach out, we go over those details with you. And we'll have that on our website in just a week or two, our search engine. Go. Any info about Thermal Suite? Not yet. Is there not? There is. You pay about $20 per person per day for the tips. Have not heard anything about cruises from Cape Liberty in New Jersey. Nope, not yet. They usually cruise from downtown Manhattan Terminal. On Norwegian, no, unfortunately. On Cunard, Crystal, some of those other ones, yes. We don't know. We don't know yet. There's still a lot to find out. What did they do to design to look so ugly? I disagree with you 1,000%, Nathan. So once again, the beauty is in the eye of the the beholder, right? There we go. Wife and I watched your video of the new ship this morning. She can't wait to book a cruise on that. Awesome outdoor space. Absolutely happy to talk to you yesterday as well. Hello, and what are the perks of booking through a travel advisor? So the first question I asked you is, what's the perks of booking directly? The answer is nothing. Anything you book directly with them, that's the baseline of what you get with an advisor. We can give you an unbiased opinion of them compared to other cruise lines, other experiences. That's what we do. We advise, we advocate. There's always an additional amenity, onboard credit, discount that we can apply for you. But at the end of the day, guys, we work for you. We don't work for our shareholders. We don't have shareholders. My shareholders are my wife and my daughter and my parents. Like this is our family owns this business. And so we work for you. And if you're happy, we're happy, right? At the end of the day. More than that, you're supporting a small business. And at the end of the day, guys, like I said, we work for you and we're happy when you are happy. So anyways, guys, right now I am going to wrap this up. I see a last question popped up here. What's the thing most excited about? I'm excited about the aft facing haven, a ton more indoor space, and that food hall looks out of this world, guys. Excited for so many of that. So I'm gonna take off here. If you are just joining us, make sure you go back and watch from the beginning. We dug deep into it. We spent a whole hour with the most beautiful new baby in the cruise industry, the Norwegian Prima. Thank you so much for your time today, guys. When you are ready to book your next cruise, reach out to Harr Travel. If you want one of those haven suites on one of those popular sailings, you might want to do it today or tomorrow. Refundable deposits. I'll say it again. Reach out, book your next cruise. And, well, since she's the Prima, I'll say ciao for now.